In a world that often feels cold, competitive, and chaotic, good people are the quiet miracles that keep humanity alive. They are not loud about their goodness. They don't announce their kindness on billboards or seek applause for their decency. They simply exist, doing the right thing, loving deeply, standing by their values even when the world doesn't reward them for it. And that makes them incredibly rare. Yet tragically, these are the very people who are most often hurt. They are misunderstood, taken for granted, and at times deliberately broken by those who fail to see their worth. It is almost ironic. Those who bring the most light often suffer the deepest darkness. But why? Why do we allow the rarest of souls to be crushed under the weight of selfishness, greed, and cruelty? This is why I say, do not destroy good people. They are treasures that cannot be replaced. The rarity of goodness in a harsh world. Think about it. How many truly good people do you know? People who are not just kind when it benefits them, but consistently kind even when no one is watching. People who keep their promises, who love without conditions, who help without expecting anything in return? Very few. Goodness today is often overshadowed by ambition, ego, and materialism. Most people operate on a transactional basis. What do I get in return? But a genuinely good person doesn't think that way. Their kindness is not a strategy, it is a part of their soul. And that makes them rare, like diamonds in the dust. When something is rare, it should be protected, valued, and cherished. But sadly, the world does the opposite. We exploit good people because they forgive easily. We take advantage of their loyalty because they don't fight back. We test their patience because we know they won't leave. And in doing so, we slowly destroy what little goodness is left in the world. Humble yet strong. Good people are humble. They do not boast of their virtues, nor do they need validation to prove their worth. Their humility is not born out of weakness, but strength. It takes immense courage to remain gentle in a world that constantly tells you to be aggressive, competitive, and self-centered. However, this humility often makes them targets. People think, if they're so quiet and forgiving, they can handle more pain. So they pile on disrespect, betrayals, and broken promises. But every heart has a limit. Even the strongest soul can only bend so much before it breaks. And when a good person breaks, something precious is lost forever. Not just for them, but for everyone around them. The loyalty of a good soul. One of the most beautiful traits of good people is their loyalty. In an age where relationships are fragile, loyalty has become a rare currency. A good person will stand by you when everyone else walks away. They will defend you even when you're not in the room. They will believe in you when you stop believing in yourself. This kind of loyalty is priceless. It cannot be bought, it cannot be faked, and once destroyed, it can never be restored to its original purity. When you betray someone loyal, you don't just hurt them, you scar them. They may forgive, but they will never forget. And slowly, piece by piece, the world loses another loyal heart. Trustworthiness, a vanishing virtue. Good people are trustworthy. They carry your secrets like sacred treasures. They will never use your vulnerability against you. They value honesty, integrity, and transparency, qualities that are becoming extinct in today's fast-paced, self-serving world. When such a person trusts you, it is a profound responsibility. To betray that trust is not just an act of disloyalty, it is an act of destruction. You are tearing apart something that took years to build, a belief that goodness still exists in people. Once broken, they will find it hard to trust again, and that is a tragedy for the world. Why do we hurt good people? This is the painful truth. People hurt good souls because they think they can. They assume kindness means weakness. They believe forgiveness means acceptance. They take advantage of their silence, mistaking it for submission. But here's the reality. Good people are not weak. They are warriors of love in a battlefield of hate. They endure not because they can't fight back, but because they choose peace over chaos, understanding over revenge. However, the more we hurt them, the more we force them to harden their hearts. And when that happens, the world becomes colder. Every time we destroy a good person, we contribute to a cycle of bitterness. The very thing we all crave, love, trust, kindness, becomes scarcer. The consequences of breaking good souls. When a good person finally reaches their breaking point, it is a loss for everyone. They don't just stop being kind to the person who hurt them, they pull back from the world. They become guarded, distant, and sometimes even bitter. And can you blame them? Imagine a garden full of flowers. If you keep trampling them, eventually the garden will wither and die. The same happens with good souls. Destroy enough of them, and all that's left is a barren world filled with distrust, hatred, and loneliness. Cherish, don't crush. So what should we do when we find someone good? Cherish them, respect them, protect them from the harshness of this world. Appreciate their humility, celebrate their loyalty, and honor their trust. Do not test their patience or exploit their kindness. Remember, just because they forgive easily doesn't mean you should hurt them repeatedly. Good people are like rare flowers. They bloom quietly, without demanding attention. But if you trample on them, they may never bloom again. And the world without good people? That is a world none of us want to live in. A final thought. Good people are not perfect. They have flaws, they make mistakes, they get tired. But their intentions are pure, their hearts are sincere, and their love is real. In a society where selfishness is the norm, they are the exception. And that makes them priceless. So if you are lucky enough to have a good person in your life, hold on to them. Be kind to them. Do not betray them. Do not destroy what makes them rare. Because once you break a good soul, you can never truly mend it. The world needs more light, not darkness. More healers, not destroyers. More kindness, not cruelty. So let us protect the good people, the humble, the loyal, the trustworthy, for they are the threads that hold the fabric of humanity together. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.